And there are just 13 days left in the Trump presidency. But tonight, top Democrats in Congress are turning up the pressure to have the president removed, whether by invoking the 25th Amendment or by a second impeachment. CBS's Nancy Cordes joins us now. And good evening, Nancy.
Nora, Democrats have been highly critical of this president for 4 years now, but this is the first time they have formally called on his cabinet to declare him unfit for office and to replace him with Vice President Mike Pence for the final 2 weeks of his term.
He must be removed from office.
Top Democrats went public with a dramatic plea today after failing to reach the vice president by phone.
My friends, we are in a very difficult place in our country as long as Donald Trump still sits in the White House.
They cited the president's actions yesterday, inciting the riot at the Capitol.
You'll never take back our country with weakness.
And then praising the rioters.
We love you. You're very special.
Democratic leader Chuck Schumer.
I believe the president is dangerous and should not hold office one day longer.
So far, just one Republican, Adam Kinzinger of Illinois, is publicly backing the move.
It's time to invoke the 25th Amendment and to end this nightmare.
I don't support an effort to invoke the 25th Amendment now.
South Carolina's Lindsey Graham has been a close ally of the president for 4 years. Do you believe, after spending so much time with him, that he is mentally unwell, as some of his aides have said?
No, I think he's very frustrated. He thinks the election was stolen. I think he's got some very bad advisors around him that push ideas that are not sound.
But President-elect Joe Biden argued today the problem is with Mr. Trump himself.
He unleashed an all-out assault on our institutions of our democracy from the outset. And yesterday was but the culmination of that unrelenting attack.
One day after the melee, the debris is gone, replaced by recriminations.
We incited some very extreme passions, and that resulted in destruction and even death.
Republicans like Mike Gallagher and Marco Rubio slamming GOP colleagues who tried and failed to get Electoral College votes thrown out.
I object to
citing, like the president, unsubstantiated allegations of widespread election fraud.
Some senators who, for political advantage, were giving false hope to their supporters.
After yesterday's law enforcement failures, the House Sergeant at Arms has announced his plan to resign, and other law enforcement leaders are being urged to resign or get fired. As for the 25th Amendment, Schumer and Pelosi say that they tried to reach the vice president, but they were put on hold for 25 minutes today. And Nora, they say he never got on the line.
And so how quickly could they move forward with articles of impeachment?
Well, the problem is that the Congress is not supposed to be here for the next week and a half. They're supposed to come back the day before President-elect Biden is getting sworn in. And so there's really no one here to do the impeaching.
All right, Nancy Cordes, thank you.